Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, let's thank to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala who has given us His mercy and blessing. And don't forget, salat and salam we deliver to our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, who has brought us from the darkness into the brightness, from Jahiliyah era into the Islamiyah era. So at this occasion, I would like to deliver my Islamic speech. But before I start it, let me introduce myself. My name is Hashifah Syakirah from English Literature 2C class. So, the Islamic speech title that I want to deliver is Sons of Taqwa. Taqwa is hope in a sense by fasting we become pious. It is not only when fasting, but continuously for the following months and years. Taqwa is also a predicate that every Muslim must strive for as the essence of taqwa. Taqwa is indeed not a predicate that we can get by just standing by, just hoping from Allah Almighty, but it must be pursued by ourselves as Muslim, with serious intention, serious worship, and applying its values in everyday life. As a benchmark for comparison, whether we have achieved it or are still far from its target, in Al-Quran, several indicators have been explained explicitly, for example, in Al-Baqarah 1-5. A'udzu billahi minasyaitonir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alif lam mim. Zalikal kitabu la raiba fihi hudal lil muttaqin allazina yu'minuna bil ghaibi wa yuqimuna as-salata wa mimma razaqnahum yunfikun. الذين يؤمنون بما أنزل إليك وما أنزل من قبلك وبالآخرة هم يوقنون أولئك على هدى من ربهم وأولئك هم المفلحون صدق الله العظيم. Which meaning are Alif Lam Mim. This is the book of Allah, there is no doubt in it. It is a guidance for the pious, for those who believe in the existence of that which is beyond the reach of perception, who establish prayer and spend out of what we have provided them, who believe in what has been revealed to you and what was revealed before you, and have firm faith in the hereafter. Therefore, we need to know the indicators of piety as follows. First, al-khawf min al-jalil, fear of Allah Almighty. Pious people should feel that they are always being watched anytime and anywhere. Also admits that apart from Allah SWT is diminutive. If we feel afraid of small things such as natural disasters and others, then we should be more afraid of the one who controls them, Allah SWT. This indicator shows that fasting requires increased faith, especially the principle of Tawhid. Second, al-a'mal bil tanzil, doing good deeds according to guidance of the Sharia. It is called piety if a person is carrying out what is commanded by Allah Almighty and keeps away from everything that He forbids. Fasting is the main exercise in applying it. This corresponds to the first function of fasting, confirmative function. Don't claim to be Muslim and have faith if you don't fasting in the holy month of Ramadan without justified reasons. Fasting is proof of confirmation of your Islam and faith. The third indicator are ridha bil qalil, happy by the little things. The human soul desires a lot, a high obsession, but then it is not accompanied by the pleasure of Allah's decrees. By fasting, we are taught to accept even a little, be grateful for what we get, and have full confidence that Allah SWT has created everything according to its level. In order to practice it, we should always look down for worldly things and look up for spiritual things. When we have car, we are grateful for how many around us only have motorbikes, bicycles, and so on. Seeing friends as more pious and righteous, we are motivated to do more. They are able to give alms, we also practice to do something similar or better than them. The last indicator, al-istiqdat liyawmir rahil, preparing for the afterlife. Yes, it is called piety if that person gives priority to eternal life, as described in the many verses of the Quran and the hadith of the Prophet. Of course, we remember the famous adage, Man arafa bu'da as-safari ista'da, Whoever knows how far the journey is, then he will be well prepared. The afterlife is a spiritual journey which we must best prepare to deal with it. We often think about how to live well, but forget how to die well. It's lucky who got the appellation. And also, as Muslims, apart from keeping away from what is prohibited, we should also be able to avoid what is actually permissible. Taqwa itself is divided into three things: what is present and alive in the heart, keeps us from something that is forbidden, and makes us grateful. This is how fasting teaches us, a special service that gives a lot of lessons to anyone who wants to take it. Hopefully, we could be good hosts for a great guest, Ramadan month. Do not forget to pray to Allah SWT to be given strength and istiqomah to maximize his arrival and become a better person afterwards. Wallahu alam. So that's the Islamic speech that I could deliver on this occasion. Hopefully, it can be useful for all of us. Without any further ado, I ask for forgiveness if there is any mistakes that I made, because what is right just comes from Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, and me personally, as an ordinary human being who is never free from any mistakes, would like to apologize, being who is never free from mistake and sins. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.